So I'm recording this on December 31st, and currently I do not have a vision board prepared, but I want to like do this video, so maybe later or in future I can come back to this video and see what I have achieved on my vision board that I don't have yet, but on my, was it New Year's resolution. Yes. So I want this, the good thing about a video is that it's going to be there. Unless you delete it, it's always going to be there. So I'm going to record this as my my receipt or whatever. And I also have a book. This is the book of dreams. Many dreams are written here. So I'm going, if I'll just, I don't know if I'm going to use this book or this pen, but it's good to have a book and a pen every time. um so to begin, my New Year's resolutions, what are they? First of all, um so there's something cooking for this January, and it's like a funding, and I'm glad I can I can get the funding, like I'm on the list. So through that funding I have this business idea that I have not consulted with anyone other than my family, but I think it's going to do well. So my New Year's resolution number one for January is to start my micro small business, which I believe is going to do well, because it's an idea that it's not it's not franchised, or an idea that is, no, it is okay, I don't know what I'm saying. It's a fancy word that I just wanted to use, and turns out my tongue is so heavy it doesn't come out well. But what I'm saying is, it's a good idea that no one is doing it right now, so I believe it's going to work to do really well. So number one of all, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want anyone to copy my idea. So if it succeeds, then it succeeds. If it fails, then it it stays with me. Nobody will know. That's my number one. Start a micro small business. The like I've done a lot of thinking about this business, and I am sure it's going to make a lot of profit. So through the profit, I'm just, I don't know if you can see anything, but I wrote it here. So I'm just going to do under it and write if I want it to make profit. So if it makes profit, I want to expand into more, to venture into something else that is going to be bigger than this one, and like that, like a staircase, like life is supposed to be taken slowly, like a staircase. You can't jump just from here to there. You have to like take baby steps to where you want to go. So after this one, maybe I start another one, and another one, and another one, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So yes, that. So do this business, invest in other ventures. Write that. Through this business, invest in other ventures. Yeah, so that's number one. Number two, that I really want, and I'll be honest about this, and like I grew up being a shy person, and I that fear of like, what if it happens? If it happens, then how will people act? How will people treat me? How, that thing. So yes, like when I realized like I could sing when it was like 2013, and I was like, wow, I want to sing. I want to go places. I want to make music. I want people to listen to me. And these days, when you want to be a singer, it's like an unachievable dream. It's there, but it's far. So even if you believe me, even if you don't believe me, I want to fully believe in myself this year. I don't want to hold myself back. I do not want to tell myself that what if I can't? What if it happens? What if people treat me differently? What if this? What if this? What if it does? Blah blah blah. No, I do not want all those thoughts clogging my head. I want to actually do it. I want to go out there. I want to like to put myself out there as a musician, and yes, and I believe a lot of things can happen within a year. Maybe I can go big, or maybe like as long as there's a movement, as long as there is motion, there's something happening. Like if I stay stagnant, then nothing will ever happen. But if I do something, even if it's small, then that's a change. That's a good change. So believe me or not, root for me or not, I want to be a musician, and I want my name to be big. Maybe by the end of 2026 my name won't be that big or won't be big, but I want there to be progress. You see, because I've always, since 2013, how old was I? I was 2013. I was 9. I was 9 in 2013. So at 9, knowing that I wanted to be a singer, knowing that I wanted to be a big musician, and looking up to these artists and stuff, I always like, I remember my mom wanted to take me to studios a lot of times, but guess what? I was afraid. I was afraid that what are my peers going to think? what I will go to school, and then how will the teachers treat me? Like that. And it's been, and now I am 21. That is what? How long is that? I'm 21 right now, and I was 9. That is 12. Is it? Yeah, that is 12 years of procrastination. So I do not want that anymore. I want progress. I want to do something. I am tired. I don't want to get old. For how long am I going to procrastinate? No, it ends. It ends. So a new year resolution is that I will achieve my dreams, or I will make progress for my dreams. And I'm writing that down. I will make progress for my dreams, and being a musician. I'll be a girl. Yes, I will make progress for my dreams as a musician. As a musician, actually, I am multi-talented, but at the moment, I think I care more about being a musician. I care more about sharing my voice and stuff. So yeah, at the moment, I'll go with that. Um, what is my second? What is my third? My third New Year's resolution. To be honest, these two things are the things that I feel like are so dear to me right now. They're the things that I really want to achieve at the moment. Like, if you ever wanted something, that one thing so bad, I think these two things are the ones I want so, 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 so until forever, so much. So yes, I want that. Number three, now that's when we start thinking about the just filling in the pages. Um, do I want something else? Honestly, number three, I just want this year to be a very great year. I want to experience a lot of stuff. I want to go to different places. I want to meet a lot of people. Like, I don't want things to be recurring the way they've been. Like, for 21 years, I feel like it's always been the same thing, the same routine. But this time, I want this year to be different. I want this year to be like a new chapter to my life, a beginning to something new, to something big. Like, let it be another book. Let's close the other book and open a new book. Like, that's what I want this time. Mm, what else? Oh, also, my teeth, as you see my teeth, they are bad. So one thing I want for also next year is that I want to fix my teeth. I'll write that down. Fix my teeth. My teeth. Um, what else? What else? What else? Also next year I want to take care of myself. Like, at the moment, I've been taking care of myself, but on a budget. Not even on a budget. I've been taking care of myself on a no budget, like free. I've been taking care, like, like when you're broke, you do something like you're on a budget, you're broke. But now I don't even have the little money to say I'm broke. Like, I'm literally having no money. So I'm I'm taking care of myself on free. Like, I do not even know how to phrase it at the moment. So next year I want to, yeah, I want to be financially, I want financial freedom. That I'm going to write that down. Financial freedom. I want financial freedom so I can take care of myself. Like, I want to be a body, like nails and stuff, and yeah, like, I want to be that girl. So I want a lot for myself next year. I want to see myself grow next year. I want to see myself like experience life next year. I don't want to like be watching people live their life. I want to live my life. I want other people to also watch me live my life. Like, why am I the one to watch? Why can't you watch me then? You see? Like, that's what I want for me next year. I want growth. I should write that. Growth. I want growth next year. Okay, I think I've covered a lot on that. What I want for next year. What do I want to leave behind? What exactly do I want to leave behind? Hmm. I feel like some things, as much as we want to like leave them behind, they're not some things that we can choose whether to leave or to take with us. They're just there. Like, let's say, mm, sometimes you just don't get to like to do you sometimes you get to be lazy. I don't think like that is something to take with you or to live with you. It's just something that sometimes it happens, and I feel like some things like that are just add some sauce to life and makes it tasty. So if I were to leave something behind, honestly, it's procrastination. Because like I said, if I want something, like if I've been procrastinating through all those years, then that is something I do not want to take to next year. So that is one thing I don't want. That is one thing I don't want, unless it's like procrastinating on what, on like working out. Working out sometimes you get tired. But anyway, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want, mm, what do I want to actually take into next year? I want to take into next year the attitude of doing. of doing without thinking. I want to do without thinking, because I feel like the moment you start to think is the moment that you start to procrastinate. So I want to not think. Like, yeah, I want to think, I want to make informed decisions, but when it's the time to do, I don't want to be like thinking about it. I want to actually do it. I want to say and do. Like, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm not just saying by mouth. I want to put action to it. I want to be quick taking action. So yeah, next year I want to be an action taker. Maybe I should write that down as well. Action taker. Yeah, next year I want to be an action taker. Also, I thought about my channel. I, I don't know when, if you're watching this. I recorded this on 31st, so maybe next year on 1st, I don't know, maybe a miracle thunder would have strike and something happened to like this video or my channel. So I want to see growth on my YouTube channel, because if I'm going to be a musician, like, I want to upload music to a channel that people are, it's easy for people to reach. A lot is going to reach like a lot of people, because the channel is actually big, right? So yeah, I want to see growth on my YouTube channel. uh yeah. What else? What else? Now, what else will I talk about? mm, I'm talking about what I want for next year, what I want to leave behind, what I want to take to next year. Do I want to take only one thing to next year? What did I say? Oh, I want to be an action taker. What else? Also, I want to like start nice micro habits. Like, there's this like a micro habit that I started just a few days ago. Like, after I eat supper or dinner or whatever you call it, I rest for a while and then I go take like a walk and then come back to sleep. So I don't know, I want to get that habit into next year, throughout next year, and then after next year, maybe a time like this, I will look back and see if it did some change to my body or my metabolism, whatever. But yes, I want to like add that tiny bit to my 2026. What else do I want in 2026? Honestly, as I'm speaking to you right now, I don't have friends. You know, like you can go to school, you can meet people, you can talk to people, but there's a, like, you, when you go home, you can't really say that this person is your friend. Yes, you can talk to them, yes, you can laugh with them, but there's a way you just, it just they're just not your friend. Do you understand? So next year, maybe I want friendship. I want to have friends. I want to have people I can go out with, have fun with. I want people that after that, when I go home to my own space, to my, like, when I'm home alone and I look back, I'm like, yeah, they are my friends. I want to feel like, yeah, I really have friends. I don't want to feel like, oh, that was just an at the moment thing, and tomorrow, you know, I want to know I have friends. I don't care if it's one, I don't care if it's two, at least a, a nice friend, and not just a friend that, yeah, a toxic relationship. No, I want friendship that is going to last longer. I want a friendship that is going to build me and not break me, you know. I also want to be like the same person to the I want to be like to the other person. I want to be also like to do the same. So yeah, I want I want friendship. Let me write friendship. Number 7. Happy kame yangu. Oh, okay. I think a ghost took like the cap of my pen. I cannot find it. I did not hear it drop. I'll look for it later. Um, am I done? Am I done? You know, I was thinking about this last night when I was sleeping, and there was something I really thought of. It was so well put together. It was something that I really wanted to say, but I can't seem to remember. So I feel like that's what's stretching this video, because I'm trying to remember what exactly it was, but it's not coming. It's not. But anyway, I think these are the most important things that I want. Yeah. So what else? Now the last section. What is the last section to finish up this video? Um. Oh yeah, yeah. The last section about this video. Um. So I want this video to be like a receipt, something to hold me accountable, or something I can look back and say and look at what I have achieved and what I have not achieved. But mostly I want to look back to this video, and even if I will I want to think I will have achieved, yes, I will achieve all this, yes, this will happen. But I want to as well another, and I also don't want to think that it won't happen, but in case some of them don't would not have happened, I want to look back and know that I did something, that I put in work, that I put in the effort, I put in the progress that is needed. So I want to look back, and even if they all did not come true, I want to look back and know, like, you know what, I did something, and you know what, next year I'm going to add something to that something, and it's going to build up, and it's going to be great. So yeah, and I do not want to think that will not happen. I want to think it will happen. Okay, so it will happen. It has happened, and I'm grabbing it and I'm owning it, and it's mine. It has happened. So I want to look back to all things, and I want to see it happen, and I want to see that it has all happened. And I know this is not all the things that will happen next year, or the things that, or some that won't happen, but I know these things will happen, and I know there's going to be more that will happen also next year, and I know there's going to be a lot of learning, a lot of growing, a lot of, like, you know, you like, life is just, it's life. Sometimes life is spontaneous. Even if you plan it as much as you can't really know what will happen the next day. Like, what I know is that next day is next year, it's next month, it's next week. Next year is 1st January. Can you imagine that? But I do not know what will happen tomorrow. But for me, I'm saying, oh, I will do this and this and this tomorrow. But what if tomorrow has another plans? What if, like, I don't know, an earthquake appears, and suddenly all my plans are cancelled? So we live life just, you know. So next year is going to be a new year, and I'm excited for all it comes with. Yeah. So I want to do like this video. I don't know, I want it to come back to me next year, December 31st, and I want to re-watch it, and I want to know that I did something, and I want to know that I achieved something. So I mean, that's it for me, that's it for this video. I'm going to like wrap it up there and look for my the thing, and maybe chase the ghost. um so have a nice year. I almost said Merry Christmas. No, Happy New Year, happy 2026. and I hope your resolutions will also come to life. I want mine to come to life. Mine has come to life. I shall manifest it. It has come to life. So goodbye.